Alright guys, welcome back to this 70s Adult Adventure video. So Elaine is the newest character and well, is she good? Honestly, surprised me. I think she's actually really good. Is she in my summon though? Yes, if you have the currency. If you don't care about Elaine or the currency, you can definitely skip her. I don't think you need to have the character, but you probably want to have the character going forward in a lot of contents. But once again, you can always get her in the future once she does return towards the normal banner. And if you get this character in the future, this is something definitely you want to have, right? But the big problem about summoning right now is we don't know right now on Adult Adventure how we're going to be getting these special rater banners. On Grand Cross, we always get a special rater banner at the end of every month. But he do weave in some collaborations, so there is a grace period of having like a insanely like 900 gems, or in our case 250,000 gems, you know, special rater banner. So I will say, if you're a bit indecisive and you don't really care too much, or you just want to save, then just wait and see what the next character is going to be in 2 weeks time. But the reason why I say that is because we got this Lilia, who, if you don't know what she does do, she increases damage dealt by normal skills by 30%, which didn't make too much sense at the time. But in 2 weeks later, we got Zeldris, who spams normal skills consistently, and those two characters are actually very good together. So there is a possibility that we do get like a special rate of king in 2 weeks time, more preferably the one on screen now with the teddy bear, which will then make this Elaine almost a must-have with that king. Despite me saying that though, I do think this Elaine has much more use than when Lydia first came out, when she was just dropped. We'll showcase it, don't worry, but I think she's insanely good in Tower Trials, almost a must-have, especially for when you have to bring the, you know, full green team on the hard stages. Literally went up 10 stages because of her. Big difference, right? PvP, you'll see the games as well, but honestly, impressive. She sometimes does the most damage, as you can see, but she does buff up the green characters like Esterosa, Monspeed, and also Escanor, so you do notice that. And removing that attribute advantage is also very good too. So yeah, honestly, I think I might actually use her in my normal PvP team. I actually really like her in PvP. And in for base defense, while I'm not going to showcase it because I haven't done it just yet, of course the character just came out. If you don't know how part 2 works, because there are rules, you can't bring DPSs, you also can't bring Sin members, so Elaine will actually fit in on this actual team and also benefit the team because you are bringing Esterosa and also Monspeed. Those, if you played base defense part 2, you will literally, all you want to do is just max those two characters out while also bringing these characters just to, you know, as fodder to level up those two. But I think right now with Elaine, even if you don't want to focus on Elaine in terms of like leveling her up and having a consistent AoE damage on the normal skill and also ultimate skill, honestly, I think she might be a must for base defense part 2. So honestly, guys, I think she actually is worth summoning. It's just obviously the only bad thing is if you don't have a lot of currency and you can't afford a special rater banner that might be coming in 2 weeks time, or collaboration. Who knows what they're going to do in this game. I imagine they will start doing collaboration soon. It's better to wait and see what's coming next. But I do not think this character is bad. I actually put her in the S tier, like next towards all the other good characters. Just like, what, 1 tier below Berserk Melee because it's Berserk Melee. I think she's actually really good. Also, her animations are really sick. If you haven't seen it, this one right here, the little spin is so sick. Also, when I go into showcase characters, just do know that she doesn't have the max affinity. So she could get a lot more buffs. Alright, so what I want to do now is test her out in PvP. But what I want to do first is to showcase Esterosa's actual attack, right? Because then we can get indication of how big the buff actually is. So I'm going to go up against someone hopefully similar rank. I guess 19G. We'll see here. So we'll look out for how much damage Esterosa does. I think it's like 190k? I'm not entirely too sure. It's been a while since I've last checked, but we can see there. So literally about like what, 20k on a counter there, or like 200k on a counter. So now when we put Elaine in, we're going to see how much damage she actually does, right? Or not herself. I mean, she might do as good at herself, right? But more or less Esterosa, we'll see how much damage they do. Maybe take a Daria, because Daria's taking up all the damage. But about 400 million there on natural Esterosa, about 200k per counter, basically. We'll put ultimate a bit early on, so maybe we can time it up with our attack buff, but also so we get the attribute or know the additional damage and the similar damage it does. But more or less pay attention towards how much damage the Esterosa does. So it was about almost a flat 200k. So about like next, like what, 300k there? No, not 300k. It was like 30k. Oh wow, the shrine was there. But the counters are doing a lot more. You can see, right? Like, I mean, granted, the team setup is a bit different. But you've seen already, her damage isn't too bad either. 500k there? I mean, Esterosa is doing so much more. Once again, the whole setup was completely different. But you're noticing the 2 greens kind of start to peak up a little bit because we have more attack buff on them. Okay, let's try this one. 23g, or like 6g lower. But we do have the ignored additional damage, and maybe the Esteros account can do a lot more. So we're noticing already. Yeah, let me see if like if it times it wrong. So right there, we didn't get the attack buff from Esterosa. Because I think we are just... Yeah, bro, that 2 million on Esterosa? That's the most I've ever done with him. Or 2 billion. It's not a million. Raw. I think we still lose, though, because I think we got Berserk Meleed. Maybe, actually, hang on. The green's still alive. How much has she done? 600k? If I had more, like, dem level with that, maybe. I mean, he just got more stats than me, but still, Esterosa went crazy there. Wow. So that obviously, at the start, you always get the guarantee like, full counter. It's just, for some reason, I think... Yeah, look, see, you don't have the attack buff there. Does she use it again? I mean, that's it there, right? So there we go, we got it again. So it's not always lined up. What's the damage? Bro! Where's my melee? Melee died so quick. Oi, I'm not gonna lie. Solo DPS Esterosa might be the way now of her. That's actually insane. I've never gotten consistent 2 billion. He's literally wiping out the whole team. Like, just for example, we'll take her off again, right? And we'll put in who we were using before. It was Derry, so I'll put in... I know it's Zeldris. We'll just leave him there. So yeah, 19G here. Let's see how much damage Esterosa does. It won't be the 6 bill. Or 2 bill. Because yeah, then... I mean, it more or less comes down to like who does the most damage. It's still good damage from Esterosa. It's just Melee's doing most of the work now. Because obviously we're not leading too much in towards our green characters. I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, yeah, 1.3 bill. I mean, obviously, 20% attack buff. You're essentially doing 20% more extra damage, right? But that's not bad, though. Honestly, that's impressive. Okay, let's see how much damage she does now in terms of, like, the gold farm. Gold farm, since Berserk Melee's been really easy. So I don't think she can add too much towards it. But consistent AoE might be good. A little on the lower end. Yeah, I think for this game mode, you probably wouldn't want to lean too much into unless you get like I just said, like a natural green character. Like if Berserk Melee was green, that'd be so sick. Because then you don't have to use King Ultimate. So yeah, honestly, right now it just comes down to if we get a new fairy or an actual like limited special rare character that has a bunch of AoE skills and the green. I mean, Assault Melee was green on Grand Cross, so maybe he's green in this game too. Okay, so I'm not gonna bother showcasing in Advent Boss Battle because you don't really use too many greens anyway. I mean, what? Getting 20% attack buff for Escanor isn't going to be too helpful because you don't really use Esterosa in these game modes. And also Lab Slumber Dungeon. Once again, you just kind of bring all your DPSs. And we're literally bringing, I mean, a few greens, but like, she's not going to help out. She's big AoE skills for a reason, right? Okay, so for the actual Tower Trials, I think this is where she's going to shine a little bit because you want to bring full green characters. So doing the hard mode of Tower Trials, where we've got a lot of support. I mean, greens have been insane. You have Esterosa, who obviously does a lot for a tank, but also a full counter. Escanor, the new Lily, is also really good for it as well. Big AoEs too. And also Monspeed. And then now with the Elaine, where you're having double AoEs of her actual skills, but also as well, you're going to have the extra attack buff. So everyone's doing more damage. Plus the Esterosa. So let's this is set up. Let's see if it actually works. Plus, yeah, now Gloxy is getting more attack buff, so he's now healing more too, which can be really good. So much damage he does here. I'm not expecting it too much though. I mean, it's not bad. A billion. I mean, the problem is that I've now progressed my account a lot since I've last played this game mode. And the way these game modes work is there's only a certain amount of damage you can deal. And while, yes, she is going to be helping out a lot into the DPS, she is also buffing up, Esterosa, buffing up Escanor and also Monspeed. So they're doing a lot more damage. So they're going to be able to clear through a lot more often. But still, she's keeping up, though. Yeah, I think, like, once again, she can be a must here. Where's Lydia? Lydia's 5-star, so she is a bit underleveled a little bit, but... Hey, I mean, she's doing the same with Monspeed. But yeah, giving Escanor the extra 20% attack because you can't use King in this game mode because he's a blue character. This is, I think, like, we're missing, like, what? 2 more characters? I mean, Melascula might be good because you get the crit damage. Like, maybe 1 more character and we have, like, the perfect setup for greens. To be fair, she's doing the same amount of damage as Escanor here. Wow. Honestly, actually really good. And, I mean, to be fair, look at the stat level. Escanor's 105. Like, I just realized. They're not even the same stars. That's actually really impressive from Elaine. Because I think if Elaine was, like, the same stars as Escanor, which is, like, what, 10-star, right? Level 105, an extra potential slot as well. She might be doing the most. She might be the best DPS for this game mode. Because she has more AoE skills than, I think, Escanor. Because Escanor's more like... he has got a big AoE, but it's like, straight down. Where Elaine's, I think, is more AoE wise, like hits more wide. Yeah, honestly, I think she might be the best DPS for the game mode. Honestly, I really do think so. Okay, so 149. So what, 9 floors since I've added her towards the team. Granted, I've made a lot of improvements since then. Like Escanor, I think, is awakened. So is Esterosa. But yeah, and we're barely even taking any damage. Like only Esterosa. The immortality characters, I think, are here, so we might struggle a little bit this one on. He's still alive though. Wow. We might lose this here just because that. Who is that in the middle? Greenmore tanks so much. Wow. That's our first L. I think that is doable though. Oh, okay. I skipped through it. We did it. Okay, nice. Wow, we just did it too. It was the MVP there. I mean, all of them, to be honest. Gilos probably did a bit better. Okay, so floor 50. We've attempted a few times now. I'm not able to clear through it because I think we just, we die, right? I think we should get a bit more tanky. So, I mean, yeah, Tower Trial is really good. All right, so it is summon time. Hopefully, we get lucky with her. Although, that being said, I'm not too sure how much I plan to use the character too much in the game right now. Obviously, I haven't tested it. You would have probably seen the testing. But maybe a bit of Tower Trials is from what I'm thinking a little bit. Maybe PvP. There we go. We got her. Bro, the artwork looks so good, though. Yeah, actually, you know what? I've not even seen animations yet. So, she is 65 range. Does she have any animations? I guess probably the ultimate. What the hell? What? Yo, that is sick. What the hell? Yeah, I guess you can't do like 3D spins. Yo, that's sick. But yeah, I guess I'll explain it because I'm not going to do an intro. There we got another one too. But yeah, I've been working on my rewind all morning, so I just didn't have time to kind of do both together. I just thought I'd do one right now. King, funny enough, so she buffs up fairies. Like, she buffs up greens, of course, but she also buffs up fairies. Of course, right now, we don't have that many good fairies in the game, to be fair, at all, basically. We don't have a fairy DPS, so maybe that does mean we're going to be getting, hopefully, like a Harlequin. I doubt we'll jump to Harlequin, but, like, hopefully we get some other version of King. Probably more likely King and his bear. That'd be really, really cool, actually. Would that be Season 2? Another one, nice. And we're getting a new banner in 2 weeks' time, which I think is going to be Luducio, I think. We have no idea. I think it might be a special rated banner. We'll have to wait and see. Gluxy, we're actually getting all the fairies. That's kind of funny, actually. Ooh, nice. Okay, got 2 greens too. Yeah, we're actually getting like the full fairy team, like fairy green team. Oh, okay, that ruined it. Lilia's Oceanus banner 2 now, right? So we can actually get her, hopefully. King as well. Yeah, actually, like, kind of... Oh! 3! That's insane. I don't think I've ever done that. Yo! Another one as well. 2. Oh my god, this luck has been unreal. I mean, I'm kind of cutting that dead multi, so you know, I'm not getting back to back. Another one with a Geldar. A Gluxinia. Well, actually, to get all the fairies. Okay. Another one too. All right. 2. Oh my days. Yeah, what is this luck? But yeah, I really want to see Fat King in the game. We haven't gotten Fat King, which is kind of surprising because we kind of got like every character from like the start of 7 Days Sins, like for Grand Cross, for example, plus extra, of course, with the vampires and Geldar. But yeah, I mean, I probably haven't got a Fat King, especially now that we're getting like limited characters. I feel like we might miss the chance to get him. Another one, 2. I think with 2 more. 3 again! Oh my god. Got my 18 copies. Yeah, wow. This character is definitely getting straight away to 6-star. We might be pushing 7. I doubt it. Probably like halfway through 6, I'd imagine, because we got like really, really lucky there. That was by far the best luck I've had. Normally, okay, we did get to 6. Yeah, so not 7, which is fine. Getting a character towards 6 stars where you want to get them towards. Yeah, but almost 7-star. That's really, really good. I'm actually gaffed for that. Oh, attack's not too bad either. Alright, guys, that's going to wrap up the video. You lot prepare Disney Showcase. I'm going to get Max now. And yeah, hopefully she's good. But yeah, thank you for watching. And peace.